Hey everyone, I just want to give a brief word of encouragement today. I have a question for you. Whatever it is that God has told you is already yours. Are you claiming that? Are you positioned to receive that? And I asked that question because I was reading Numbers chapter 13, where God told Moses to send some men to survey land in Canaan that the word clearly says God was already going to give it to them. It was already their land. So God sent them to go look at land that already belonged to them. That's like you going house hunting, house shopping, and you step into this huge house that is awesome, and you find out that the deed has already been signed. Your name is already on it. As a matter of fact, it's debt-free, paid in full, right? This is the situation that they're walking into. So they go to the land, and some of them bring back a report that says, yes, it's overflowing with milk and honey. Here are the fruits, that we got from there. And then some others were like, yeah, we saw the land, but we also saw men that look like giants. And we felt, this is what they're saying, we felt like grasshoppers in their eyes, and they saw us as grasshoppers. Like, really? We actually teach people how to look at us. We teach people how to treat us. So if you think you're a grasshopper, then people will probably say, yeah, she's a grasshopper. In other words, if you think that you're insignificant, if you think that you're powerless, if you think that you are weak, because what they saw in their minds was an obstacle. They didn't see themselves possessing the land. They saw the obstacle that they would have to get over in order to possess the land. But God said it was theirs. God has a sense of humor. Why would he send them to look at something that was already theirs and then ask for a report? I believe because God wanted to know, were they ready? Were they positioned? Their mindset? Did they have a kingdom mindset? In other words, what you're believing God for, can he put that into your care? Even if you have to overcome an obstacle to get to it, can God entrust it into your care? Can he say, when he says something to you, can you walk away from that and go, yeah, God, even though I don't see it in the natural, I believe and I receive. My wayward son or daughter is coming home. That ministry that you want to birth through me is going to come to fruition. That job you say is mine, it is mine. That business that you said that I'm going to open up, I am going to open it. Is that your position? Or are you seeing yourself as a grasshopper? Are you seeing yourself as insignificant and too weak to take authority of and to possess the land, the promise that God says is already yours? So I just want to ask you, do you really believe? Because if you believe that what God says is yours, you're not going to speak words that are opposite of that. You're not going to speak words that's going to abort what God says is already yours. Sweetie, honey, the deed is signed. Your name is on it. Now, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit back and talk about how other people see you and even how you see yourself? Or are you going to step in boldly and possess it? Because it's not about how you see yourself, it's how God sees you and what God says is yours. That's my challenge for today. Are you positioned? Are you ready? Can God put what he says he has for you into your care? Ask yourself that question. I pray this blesses and challenges somebody today. Have a blessed afternoon.